La Plata is pissing a lot of Latinos off. Basically, the only person he hasn't pissed off in this continent is Drake. Luckily, he's not going 0 to 100 real quick. I should probably just kill myself now, shouldn't I? The world continues to burn here in the second video. I will say one thing. I cannot predict what's going to happen next in this mod. Alright, so you guys have given me a little bit of a education lesson on this mod and what is going on. So apparently the French Republic is the old France. Well, this is a complicated example because France is dead. But basically, the former rulers of England and France were banished, and that explains why King Edward is leading Canada. Regardless though, I think Germany's gonna be taking over the Union of Britain probably within the next year. Alright, here's the peace treaty of Qing. That's good. I like Qing. I like Qing because I know how to pronounce their name, so we're gonna root for them. Now, the other important thing to watch, not only Germany going after Britain, but also Russia after Japan. So Japan was forced to release Korea, or I think Russia might have just forced the release somehow. So Japan has lost control over the Korean peninsula. Let's go ahead and check on the leader. Yes, this is a sexy man. That's good. But it looks like the national populists are in power. We also have the war for La Plata. La Plata is pissing a lot of Latinos off. Ay, 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 hijo de tu madre. Basically, the only person he hasn't pissed off in this continent is Drake. Luckily, he's not going 0 to 100 real quick. I should probably just kill myself now, shouldn't I? Also, we have Turkey versus the world. Like, literally, Turkey is facing the world right now. I just feel so bad for him. Like, who deserves this? Gandhi is not very happy with the dominion of India. Did anyone else notice this? I'm noticing, is Gandhi cross-eyed in his portrait? That's fucked up. That's messed up, man. I'm sorry, this looks like it's actually the second war between Japan and Russia, because the first time, that's why the Korean Peninsula was released. But now we've got another offensive war, Japan making their move for Siberia. They're also at war with Australia, and it looks like Japan has some big plans. I don't see why Japan just doesn't hire a mercenary of emus. It's as simple as that. It also looks like the Empire of the Rising Sun has plans to invade Hawaii. You better not. This is pretty cool. United Provinces of America are now at war with Venezuela, Colombia, and Ecuador. Oh, and it's because a faction has formed. Oh, that is so cool. Basically like the Andes Mountain Pack. Is that what that is? Is that what that's referring to? I don't know. Poor La Plata. Nobody wants to join their axis, their Latino axis anymore. And Russia has just murdered the Mongolians. Oh, Genghis. Oh, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh shit, they just released him. What the hell? What the? Oh my god. Another nationalist populist party was put into power just like in Korea. And they're led by these two birds. Oh, that's so cool. Oh shit, I was looking at the leader of Ireland, and for a second there I thought that said Michael Caine. Michael Caine. I don't know. This guy looks badass though. It would make sense like a young Michael Caine. I don't think he's Irish. I don't know where I got that idea from. I just realized the Nordic countries are in a pretty big political divide. I mean, I don't think they have a problem with each other, but we've got Finland as autocrats, Sweden as social conservatives, Norway as social liberals, but they also have a ton of ideologies, like I said, and then the social democrats of Denmark. I don't think it's likely that they'll team up, which is unfortunate, because I'd love to see like this rise of the Viking faction in 1944. I was gonna say this might be one of the most depressing things I've ever seen. Serbia has formed a faction by themselves called the Slavic Brothers, but then I realized Russia is also in that faction, and then I felt like a complete idiot, which is pretty normal for me, let's be real. I don't really know what Germany's doing here. They have no naval invasions planned for the Union of Britain. Maybe they've given up. Maybe they enjoy the tea and crumpets a little bit more than they expected, huh? Oh shit, something real bad happened to America. I haven't checked on them until this point. They're led just by like a symbol. Oh, I'm pretty sure there's some genocide taking place right now in the States, for sure. If there's only these red ideologies, yeah, there's definitely people being murdered systematically. Well, Blotz has learned the hard way not to f with Chile. Has anyone noticed how many damn volcanoes they have in their country? There's like a new eruption like every week, I swear. Oh my god, what is this? Is this happening? Is the Commune of France really trying to make an invasion to take back their country? They're being led mostly by the Union of Britain. This dude doesn't look like much of a fighter, but I'm assuming he's rooting them on, like, really hard. Oh, it's starting to happen. It is really starting to happen. The Third Internationale, I think that's the faction, is coming back. Third International? Is it yeah, it's the Third International. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Spain is involved. Did I just miss that damn notification? Am I that dumb? Spain is in it. Okay, so Germany isn't really helping this like puppet government in France, but they will Eventually, the Iberians are going to get a little bit too far into German territory. Before this France capitulates here, I just want to take a moment to look at this naval invasion they have planned with one ship. Because they can't go through the Strait of Gibraltar, they've got to find an alternative way to land in the Union of Britain. So they just said, fuck it, we're just gonna go around the entire continent of Africa and then eventually get to the British Isles. I know this is just a plan, and they're probably not actually going to do it, but just the fact that someone thought of this, yeah, they do deserve to die. Romania just took a chunk out of Bulgaria, I think. It was like a month war, and they just wanted like a state or two. I really want Persia to join the Axis. That would be so damn cool. They're not gonna do it, because Persia is social democrats or something. I just think it'd be a really awesome team, and I don't know if there'd be anyone that could stop them. Oh boy, the Entente and their allies have a different plan for Spain though. Oh, this whole faction is about to just get their ass kicked right now, because not only is the Republic of France moving through the Strait of Gibraltar, we also have a naval invasion from Germany just north of Portugal. Oh, the shitstorm is just raining down from all sides now. Italy now taking over the eastern side of Iberia. They were actually starting to make a lot of progress here, too, in France. I mean, Paris was way up here, but they probably would have eventually got it. It might not just be Spain that will be dining in hell at the end of this year. I don't know why I'm making a reference to 300. There's massive naval invasions, finally, in the British Isles. Interestingly, though, this was made by the Entente. This was not by Germany. Germany kind of gave up. Nobody likes a quitter, Wilhelm. Nobody likes a quitter. I like how all this is happening. Portugal's just chilling here, watching their neighbor get just absolutely massacred. And just real quick to check back in on the Central American War, I love that the United Provinces of America are kind of safe because of this one sliver of the Panama Canal that keeps them separate. Is this colon? Really? Colon? And these naval invasions just continue to get better and better. Not only is Britain and Iberia under attack, but so is Turkey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Commune of Aquitania. I don't know what that is, but I think it's really cool. I like it. I hope they stay. Jesus, this gets more and more brutal for Spain. This is disgusting. Ah, see, stupid Bolivia here kind of cut off Chile, and now they can't get the job done and kill La Plata. You should have used the power of their volcanoes, huh? Oh, I cannot wait to see how they're gonna divide up Iberia, because there's two separate factions. This is gonna be kind of the eastern-western Germany, I think. Well, we're also gonna get some pretty interesting results in the Union of Britain as well, because this, oh, here we go. Treaty of Ankara, Germany's taken 1 state, France has taken 8 states, Caribbean Federation has taken 1 state, that's cool. Oh, but things don't look that different. Hold up, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I don't really see much here. I think the Union of Britain probably lost some colonies out around the world though. Oh yes, the Caribbean Federation, that sounds badass. They just became a kind of a power here in America. Oh my God, what did you do to France though? I thought there was still a war going on. No, this is the borders they created. I thought this was gonna happen to Iberia or Britain, not you guys. So the French Republic in Africa took all of Normandy and Brittany. They also got, you know, all the coastline, basically. Luckily, this commune of Octania still exists. I don't know where they came from, but that's cool that they are alive. And then we just have normal France, who isn't technically a part of the German faction yet. They might, maybe. Wait, no, they're market liberals. Maybe that's not gonna be the case. Ukraine's probably pretty pissed off that they didn't get anything out of that war, even though they sacrificed, I'm sure they sacrificed some regiments. They're going after Romania though. Oh, we have a Balkan War just taking place all around. I don't know who that is. I didn't even realize they were a country in this mod. And Hungary joining in. Romania's called in Bulgaria, even though Romania just took a chunk out of Bulgaria. Those bastards, don't help them. Because for some reason, Germany lost a few members of their faction after the war. I'm actually surprised. Bulgaria and Romania are pushing Ukraine back. They're getting closer and closer to that capital. How's Madagascar doing? Are you still wearing the hat? You are still wearing the hat. Good for you. Don't let me judge you for wearing a cowboy hat. It's all good. Oh, and it doesn't matter what alternative universe this is. Ukraine always loses Crimea, I guess. I'm not giving the Slavic brothers enough credit. I know I was kind of making fun of them briefly for a second there. But yeah, that's why they went after Mongolia and Korea. They did release those nations, but they forced them to join the faction. Also, Formosa, or Taipei. This just Taipei. Taipei's in the Slavic brothers for some reason. That's odd. Okay. I'm actually just impressed that Japan has stayed alive. Look at the enemies that they're facing. And they're still going strong. They still have their island. Just do not mess with Hawaii. You hear me? Yoshido? Alright, so facing most of the nations in South America just wasn't enough for La Plata. This gentleman needed much more. So he just declared war on the United Communes of Brazil. I mean, the interesting thing is he started to come back from Bolivia as well. So I don't understand why he did this. Oh my God, Ukraine defeated Romania. Oh, I feel so bad for making that Crimea joke now. And Ukraine looks really interested in going after the Russian state. I'm actually shocked Russia hasn't done anything in Europe at all in this campaign. Okay, wait a second. Is this a coincidence? Wilhelm II and the leader of the Netherlands is Wilhelmania. That might just be a coincidence, or maybe I should read a lot more into this mod, because this mod has a ton of in-depth things, apparently. I just realized there's an Indian nation called Hyderabad. Hyderabad. That sounds like a Pokemon. Does that sound like a Pokemon to anybody else? I mean, maybe there's a link. I also just noticed this country, legation cities, like just randomly scattered throughout like Chinese territory. Obviously Hong Kong is here. Okay, so I kind of get the idea of this nation. Anyways, guys, it's 1947. There's no more wars popping up anymore. There's basically two kind of minor conflicts taking place, but not really a big deal. I mean, this might be the biggest deal of all. The US ended up joining the Third Internationale. It's too bad that there isn't going to be any more big wars that happen. I really love that this mod has so many different factions that can form up. I think for me personally, that's one of my favorite things about Hearts of Iron, is just seeing all these teams that basically form in this time period. Oh, look at that. Just before I was going to end the video, La Plata has evolved into Argentina Commune, and I think they're led by Phyllis from The Office. Oh good, we get to put a nice little bow on the final few conflicts. Ukraine has won the war, and they released Romania and Bulgaria, and they've put into power authoritarian democracies throughout the region. So it does look like Ukraine is kind of inching towards this scary authoritarian Balkan faction, but they still haven't formed anything just yet. I think it's a little bit too late in the game for the AI to do much of anything else. One last thing, I'm just most surprised at the fact that all of these factions are still alive. The Entente, the Third Internationale, and the German faction, that's kind of crazy, because normally in the past when I've played this mod, there's usually two dominant ones, but they all seem pretty strong still. I feel like Paradox should have just made this game instead, to be honest. The Kaiserreich mod is so good. Like, yeah, it's better than base game Hearts of Iron 4, and that is insane to think of, but it really is. I really enjoyed this. I wish we could have made more videos in this series, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Holy shit, guys, wait, don't click off the video just yet. Things just hit the fan. Shit just hit the fan. The German Empire just declared war on the Entente. Oh my god. It's about to go down in Africa, Europe, even California versus Canada right now. We might even see conflict between Greenland and Iceland. That is how horrifying this war has become. We might just need a third video. We might just need a third video.